Memo akwaba nyumre de waba Coffee TV so na enkomo ba be di very simple. Council George Lutterodt, the latest blogger in town. Wakwane na America. Akwaje na award ene institute ene niema ode aba. Ntimba be jime the life. We Coffee TV so. Man kan jane sem ba be nko be so onye interview no. Council yemo akwaba.
Ye no.
Mpombo ko de.
Ahwe yi enti nyame gu so boy ho ba be ne den ye da so ti nkwam nko ade na me be den ase se wiase mu de udi ohia government investigate unya sika pa na investigate sa nso na yale ekuni pa no uyo ohia ni enye nku ote se wonya sika ba wi akokọ na ma na beku enti uda so ti nkwam na owe na eji wani a nyame na abeda na ase enti me de me da nyame ase se ne wa sign de ne asa che yan bio nyame na eda na ase.
Enkoma ye baby the very simple. Ye pass comments bia na o say in your own estimation edu baby a o ware sikani na otawade so kura ye chance oba ware ohia ni. Is that really the case?
Covid dey pass mama. Yo the diga mama chi agrofo ansa na me start
America na say Ghana.
Me start America first. Ghana dey some nim so me chechom. Ghana dey bia me kan sema one time asibia no me chia. Na America de nipa di kan me de asedakase emu odu be man pa CNN Mr. CNN, the chief executive officer of
3G
multimedia. Charlie oye big media person in the US. And me nim da enya award no panka me nim say there's anything like that. That gives me the authenticity say ampa. People are watching and people are looking at what we are doing. Be say me dan asepa. They toss me no so me de asedakase ebe ma me amedi baba ko afli matter. Your friend Kofi Amwakon Oten Kofi Amwakon Oten abrantia mikodu US no nyame adom oso mensa ono jeme FM musa ejeme chale ma me baby crat na enyina ye bibia bom Kofi Amwakon nyame hira me ma ya konso me bedu Ghana na papa film nti be yie no ma chi wo Ghana. Yeah, the betu yen betu Coffee TV se na bia muntumi emba me bonsa wan ye betumi ahwe Facebook abeji ensa wa ho afide onu ye soja na me old navy one and only Frank Entry sambrante mi ni be se me de nchi akase mu nyina Kofi omu nyina aboa me enne se metumi akoji award na metumi atena e Ghana fo ntema be se me da Frank Entry na oten wase pa e wo fie ho ye ran fi Ike Mr. Ike Donko Medawasi, Eddie, friend is saying Prestige Travel and Tour, Medawasi Pa, oh, Auntie Mary, Reverend Mary, May J, estate, real estate development, or no, your rentals, Upesonia, a dime be that, US, two coin up, say, amount, dime renty, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 week, they hear and say, oh dear, or what in that on Sanka, May J, or no, a boabi. Now, Brantia Bakwame, Koya, Kufiwan, who did me. Nyama branche de mame na me nimpo se me nim da se ubetna hweme ni machem bibisa na wiase mo Nyankopon wo de oye o se watwen sa onyanka dachi obehia me nti o hia me no na me de nadwumadie ebe mawo na waboa yen ama ya ma branche ni gina ne nice so the company ni di Aerospace Logistic Company Limited then oye air cargo and a shipment young guy Ima I mean, the guy is so humble and so hardworking. Me ko ye nyama me de ba. Yeah, the man who say amani. Me ne ko man nyama ko overdose. No je. 3 days time the thing came to me here by air cargo. Enti me sremo. Ubia wo Ghana bia wo bi wu abrochire bia enkanka US all the 50 states. Memo bi enkofa bi mi enkofa ba bia. Aerospace Logistic Company bia. Yima. De hia ne say Fanyama man or rebro or boa me papa shopping no de me call around baby me would be out the mechi me pictures and me training now on Facebook or kita camera 3D camera di mechi no shy amama feel it sampa when you are not valued at where you are don't be worried keep doing what God called you to do and you'll be surprised what God will do na ni nyina echi no call for Mini papa kope.
For the Covinsani.
Mini papa so US still. Me fear or buy you. Go for the manam. Hey, or the tunam. Hey, I told them can't from me and say buy Pumaja toka. But go for the tunam. Omunina medo munina sinakofi. We nyama say. No one fast down me busia and yet. Madame Ira say me too kwanjano, utmi trance. Me. A use in Pudobi, you super and say you. Says, I made it and who not tunnel is a gunner for epic combat is a more girl. And to me, one tunnel into a relax pa. Heading my eye and them crew me. But in idea, said, I'm a man, Uncle Pong, Trady and Poyamia was so nearby. Gunner for
I'll buy no be ashes one car bedding.
No ma. A choice.
Oh,
Massa. Yes, somebody. Well, now me, my castle beach family, I mean, Jano, Cassam Jimmy. Me, Jimmy, yo.
And you'll be for being no Nippany Janakis.
No pay. Now what bring your back? What made it home fair? Now Obia Abbey Yusuba Benamajima. Massa, I'm enjoying who grab. Massa, I know you can. Cheating is part of marriage. Don't worry, you can't cheat. Who say to me cheat? Just say worry. And to be our piano, it should be at the back of your mind. Say, no matter what happens, cheating can come, and you cannot be blamed for cheating. They said this year, say 2017, cheating go high, and the reason, as my research,
2017 cheating go high,
very very high. And it's as a result, we can't blame anybody, but the result is from women. Obi ntia se de ntia obi ni meshi old panties. Nyame na mana kwankyere be so person pema gro ejina yenti no o she old panties no. Won say efie ntitie na se ma no. Ye ka kire ba bia se unyi a pant dada ne ye be da na ye hye. Enti be hia yire won pam no hye pant dada. Pant dada nso ma be ma obe ma njira so. Enti uchi awia na awia neat pant. Uchi enyumira obrenko a. Old panties are causing erectile dysfunctioning in families, especially in the marital circle. Obi nim ship pioto that the bia wo bibia fa because US na me train package in the abagan abre no wahye. Can you imagine say every studio I went to in the US, people were just discussing I didn't obi nim ship pant, but I understand the concept. Nyankopon mi ankasa amfa ne de ni nyam ne nkasa me dwin pa me say obi akoda pioto e ho adwo no eno no hye. Na so hia ga awia. The best pant is what they use when they're leaving the house to work. Who must see your nice pant? Is it your husband or your boss in the office? What must say? So, Massa,
Sanima we na no cheating
cheating in the mema de CCR. Now, the dynamism they say young girls na be krom no me powerful. No kunu kwata ontumi chi omo da. Me high tech girls. On free ukunu. Only ukunu bano shiana so nimo. Me smart. Let me tell you that per research, wives of today are very, very bad in managing husbands. Girlfriends of today are better, but are becoming bad wives. Now, I'll explain your concept. If you are a young girl and you are a second wife to a rich man, you are better off than marrying as the only wife to a stupid poor man. I'm telling you, you are better to be a second wife to a rich man than to become a wife and the only wife and the missus to a very stupid poor man in this country, Ghana.
No, but if someone is poor, why will you say anybody is stupid?
Because poor men are stupid. Why should you be poor? Why should you be poor? People are using common mind. Facebook. We are on Facebook now. The owner of Facebook, is he not sleeping? Are you not using it? Is he not getting his money? So why should you be poor? Why should you be poor? Poverty is a state of mind and you can always overcome poverty. So when you become poor, you marry, you kill the woman fast. So don't allow a poor man to marry you. And Ghanaians will not understand, but one day they will understand. Do you know why the girls are sleeping with rich men? Because when you are a young girl and you go and have sex with a rich man and have a child, your child has a future. And once your child has a future, you have a future.
That means the old person watching and say,
You can't, sir.
You are justifying it.
No, we are not justifying it. Let me explain my condition to you. Men must sit up in this country. There are too many lazy men in this country. I went to US and I saw that there are no marriages in US. It's cohabiting. I told them. Now no you reach danket to Yamawale. And to me catch a man and say, Ukunu no che danket ya Now much in the Bema sorry, man interest say 50-50 ni etua ha no. Wabre. Mon fan pim dan. Ye nyina etua danka. Eti ya mi, but yete ha Ghana ha awade ekoso no. Eya say emaya ni hu awade papa bia omo ware no, omo ne omo nyina atepe. Your wife is with you and she's buying her own car, filling her own car with fuel. Car say everything she's in a marriage and still behaving like a single girl. So what is the essence in marriage? So those who are not married are not seeing anything good in those who claim they are married. Because they are the same. And it's because they are lazy men who cannot take care of women. And those who can so if you see somebody who is being taken care of well, oh, let me tell you on record, if you marry more than one, you live long. Oh, yes.
Why?
Because you see, men are created to be worshipped. And when you have more than one wife, you are worshipped. But there's a challenge for you like a game. Your first wife will want to prove to you that I'm the best than the second wife. But the problem is that before you have peace in marrying a second wife, it is only when your first wife understands polygamy. That is why I say now, every daughter must be raised with the mentality of polygamy. Oh my God. We have to be raised with the mentality of polygamy. Say, that's it. Then we live. So every time you are living, you are protecting the marriage. Oh, I'm telling you. Because the action come you na buy na born awade no buy. The action come back on the na kuma any abusua na bo awade no buy. And so nim said the possibility say betima awade obi aka ho no mbraji tum. Customary marriage is a polygamous marriage. So when we should we mu nyina tina me yedi komeka say it is better for you to be a wife, a second wife to a very rich wealthy man who can take care of you and your children, than to be the only wife to a stupid poor man and be taking care of your own children in the family, in the marriage. Yes. Well, it could be serious to you, but this is not to say that women should go and marry people's husband. You won't get it to be the only wife. However, it is because men are refusing to be men. Men are refusing to take their responsibilities. Men are refusing to make sure that they are providing shelter, food, security, luxury for their wives. And I'm telling the girls, if you're a young girl watching me and you're dating somebody's husband, continue, don't stop. Oh, Shamina, you'll be crew, Eshishawa, Kosumenjai. Ucho be the year. And how the year. Naso Kaisa Usunya, oh, they are. Shamame. Shasama for war. What was it? And now your mommy so show me, or baby, I'll show me. And you'll say, Ukuni ma chin like your husband is. No, don't be worried. Don't be worried. Because the woman is say, Obi di ukunu ko out. Bibi anyone bet my yamani panaja ukunu. Just on why and I so beja. Now we are young girl, unye Jimmy for. Bisa who say, Udi obi kuna ko out, sa. Dabe na benya diawale. Who Jimmy had?
But the outcome, yes, by yes, over Kotawari, so any pan was sika, yeah, chance over. That means a rabbi here now, or Bashon say, walk over stubborn, say, bastard baby, saying, no, they are not justified.
What was justified what she did? Has she got into that stage? Has she got into that stage? Yvonne Smova. She was childless. On can B1, B2 for no. She has what it takes for a man to crave and come for. Look, if Ghanaian men are being stupid and not raising their shoulders to be able to marry you, look for those who can take care of you. But me call your crowd, mate, and see Bema no call be kunu and any pan crying camera crying in a tomano and a Bema needs. Why do you disgrace yourself like that? So I'm not justifying the fact that you're sleeping with somebody's husband and having children. I say you can enjoy alone as compared to people enjoying with you. So being the only wife is the best. However, if you are the only wife to a poor man, it's worse.
My name is Orgasm Conference, Basso. Obi send me message says yeah na or per date no cry. Ebedi hon komo kakra. But research says Ghana from enya de e wo mpam. O say West Africa na say just Ghana.
West Africa, Ghana and Nigeria for. Oma bompa e wo mpam.
Man.
Ye na nya East African girl na ne da research ni kire say obehu say Nyankopon odo. Now course with the Ghana man in Nigeria man da obehu say ore kra be ho. Because when a ban East African women they distress the men. West Africa, Nigeria, and Ghana for they stress the men. Ghana ba wafana when ya ji amoji mu eni no. Ohun ya wo depa no ebisa say will you marry me? Nsan fun ben no.
It's true.
Men bisa no what testify is true.
But why is it like that?
I mean, it's nonsense because you can imagine where the reason why we are doing orgasm conference this year is communication before, during, and after sexual intercourse is very, very essential to us. In the sense, how do you sleep with your wife? And after sexual intercourse, when you are comfortable, she will ask you the way you enjoy it. Are you sure that apart from me, ever since we got married, you've not had sex with anybody before? Do you expect an answer after such a question? Because of that, the next time I feel very exciting in this act, I'll still behave like Anyamide. Because anytime I make a say, there will be some say, many who are chin and you want the truth. Know the truth, but don't speak it. Because the truth will kill you. So we are making people to understand, say, when it comes to sexual intercourse, Bema the obe can be an Obana recorded the te. Now the obe can be a Bema baby and refi. Oh, it is a demon. Sa mreno. The way ni su ne de koda yim ba ho de enye ni su de koda yim ehun sane oh that's here. So the research has brought us a lot, and we did a tribal one to realize that the Ashantis, the Gans, the Fantis, the Votarians, the Nordness, these tribes we spoke and we did a research on them. Realize that I keep saying this thing and people don't believe it. All the tribes, people that will make you feel very good in bed, although they will increase your stress, are Gans. From them, Fantis.
In kind of form, mama who feel good. But mama stress.
Oh, there be almost stress level. This are per stress na benya. Who share training pa ba on pema. One shot. Ubeme ni ho kra ba dwin so ho odin. If you say ojije wo so, me ya say why ye bibia ama, mo apia. Na who share santini ba. Onjeje wo so. Di bia wo. Ba bia wo gira na ojeje so. And to me, she will be an done or Joe Papa, Dr. Benio, Taman done.
Any Santafona and Anchor.
I before the only one share one pema. The woman now say, who and I'm the show first. Shall who shank Crenny Banyan say, or bet me yin send us on a catch on him. Who shall Benny Banyan say, we? Hey, we must show. Usha santini banyen sen ofre wa kofi enti wofa MP ni ti say manyema ma wade na besi they need titles me dem nyanka ma wo point they ato wofa so they believe in titles fantini ba only shempema grona mo ya eye do enye do enti na me see the entire orgasm conference say I wish hey ooh, hey, it's the same sound but different code. Eyada, I wish. Eyanyo, I wish. Eya, I wish. Obit me here. Wash your marshal and you be any day. Orgasm conference na here no. Ebe man who come yati communication before, during the act, after the act. How do we communicate? Bema, obi to me pepa obema ho mu wie mpema gura. Oso bed sheet. Edi chumbema. Woso agishi no obedwi say ya ode. Ya woro kwete ho. Eti ho pepa no kura ye be kire. Obi to me you brazier, ma ka so no ko wo. Onim say be me bi ode ne say me no you oba brazier bi ogimi for. Oh, masa. Ye be kire say. Ye two fingers in the rubber brazier. The same my be kire. Who say be me bi o so ba pioto ede ne say me no ru ani pioto ne hye so no. O egimi for. Yen fan sound Europioto. Debbie. Ya den se pia pioto, ya den 9 kokromoti na Europioto oba ho. So we remove the panties of women with our toes. And I feel no meaning pa ba. Any pants, I bet you for how you be woro. And I send you be hye no. Na ye won sem bia ye kan se na ye hye mpema grase. Ye won sem bi so a ye nka. Be ma yi ni ho agina ho. Esun o, eswa o, ye din. Obi ho ade yi, onu anim se na ade so. Owuro ya kofi. Ya kan yo. Na so na modi din sa. Obe meni miye ma hye me. O ka sa kire be ma kan de pa bi an kire no. Oye ni nyina no odwin se nti oya no e proud. Won. So there are things we don't say. Ebi wo so ahu eswa. Ti sa akoko ntakra na nkruma. Ade. Na say sorry I fa na bedu. Isebu oye mbisa. What must say? Tis only obada o bisa say. Enti sana wada ha de achen, sana ada baby ama de chen. We want to teach people communication. How do you communicate before? And I research am here this year say awari fo bebre. E say tie ugiri ko adwuma no pa. E ba o konso pon adwuma ba o be se o hye so. O kon wa makeup, wa sheli polipo. Wigi odi bi ataso kama. Wani da so. Oba fi anwumre a no awuru bibia. No awuru wig no na ye pe sakora ko se mumienu. Entu hye no pasa se wanya GSS ge na yem hyecho na oba ma wu. Empagifo se twa kro kum kote mebo a na me so se twa kum kote. Enti orgasm conference no educative conference. Na ya
chi oba che se omonfa makeup na wig ne mrampa mana.
Is the best. Uchi wie
makeup ne de se o de be ye o.
Uchi na wie a. Oba ma gina so ba anwumre a. When you say worry for baby or because of pranom. There are so many wives today who are still having their husbands because of their husband's girlfriend. Because girlfriend they keep you know. Unwalea and she saw a common. Unwalea and your common. And no chess unwalea she saw. I said marrying a virgin is a burden. O said if you am catch
marrying a virgin is a burden.
Oh yes. When you say she a virgin, na ne da. They want it nim. Who can we break you? Then I'll break here. Woni bibi woni team. You see, obia no better be on da. Your first time to sex, you are going to have some tickling in your ears. Your legs will shake. You will feel some pain in your abdomen. To that so when they go to the team. When to me meet sa de na we ya no and now sure be a wakoto dua de ahye no ho ana odi mobile uni se nkrofo de mobile phone show ma se mobile phone ketwa ni bi na odi ahye condom mu na odi cheap ahye and the time ono e de ahye na se no condom no wo out no a ring 0277609644 no ofre etie wo ma na agi of the vibration eji no atwe ekire eji no atwe ekire eji twe ekire ji twe ekire na bema ben ne betumi ama na yase esi wo no e wo so na opushi. So the issues we are going through in our sexuality is killing relationships very very much. You obi wo fitita ma ware omundi omu ho wiada da bi anyumre. It's communication. Oh, Metiso baby say if you want to have sex with me, tell me before. There's nothing like tell me. We are not supposed to be in the mood together to have sexual intercourse. Only one person must be in the mood. When the two of us are in the mood, we don't make love. We struggle to arrive. So orgasm conference this year, all about communication before, during, and after sexual intercourse. Nakai say, obi obe break your virginity biano. Consider be would be obi obe da no na dream about team first. Normal. Normal. And in same way, men ko bisa. Microphone him say use nu for. Microphone him say udu nu fu mo bi maka de bi asas we show bi na do nu fu ma na hwe ne sen. Omo musia bu. Hwe.
Se faru for.
Ha. Omutumi so bi nu fu anu na aso anu na pra. Enka komo so agire de nya original na esi na tunu. Otun so nu fu na no de ahye gire nu atun to. Ye pra ni papa.
Set several adom technical ne se ba ko atu. Tine de ode be wuram.
Omo chi se fast na tho na ye tho. So enya empema grow no oh enti ye be kira de this December na one baby
wobɛhwɛ ne se ansa na wama na
di nkomo na ahwɛ nanim ento hwɛ no aye restrictions enti na lawyer ba beba this year ye be kira sexual restrictions. You are supposed to have restrictions. And this year, no, a big platform to educate on sexual issues. Now, if you are not up to 18, you are not supposed to be there. I mean, that one, Obianim said last year, they didn't call every buy. They came to sing. After singing, they left. We sacked them and we started the show. We don't joke. We don't joke with the age because we want to let people understand that when it's raw sex content, yeah, can. Unu kunu empama gro nko yi amombra na ye wonyama nketenkete bi ema ni nko yi enti na nyame nko apɛ na mekasa no this year no ye wo Abegu Santana ho onim say ye wo bibi friend sex and tourism. People travel to Ghana just to have sex and go back. Me fi US ba me nkrofo hia their reason for coming to Ghana was for sexual intercourse. The woman say ni kunu wo Ghana ono wa abrochire enti oba ono so na yire wo Ghana. Or see every 2 years no obedi 2 months and 2 months wa be there is your ban so sa no asana echi no ko enti bro nya ye obe nya bibia na obe hye so enti I'm coming to have sexual intercourse.
A lot of people are coming down because of
that's it.
Christmas.
Yes, ina nkrobo bebrebe fie akonom kwete ewu abrochie fo me se bebrebe fie akonom kwete ewu
aden
bebre no omo gimi enti omo atom machines am omo yire no ena vibrator no o de ma yire no use actually so after 4 weeks she gets addicted to the vagina. Asa.
The vibrator.
To the vibrator. So the vibrator gets addicted to the vagina. Naka. And to walk a few bar. Now, what to see? You're going to compete with the vibrator.
I can vibrate.
And to bar feed they not say coffee. Now say buy them say you can go back a cray. Agro yes aden. Wa one thing about form. Now for your end point. Wa one thing confirm o. We yire de wo to machine ho na se bi mu nsu koto dua na de me ya wo dua no mu se carpenter fo no mu ye dua no omu nim se na kotete e ene ye bi kire me wrong nipa da se ni bia be me bia wo gina bre ma gina ho ye no ebre ma enti e call left o kote brim na ko he no kote ye straight e say
Adekotiacha.
Sanity
the Odiacha.
Oh, and clinical error, correct. And two sorry now say I'm a penny.
And sorry now na say because if the achia dada.
It's okay. Achia more than obu. Kafrad Govi. It was good to me who so be the achia dada. Ebe twin chia sana anono e boss re. Oh, eradi yesu. Eno ye error. But ubesonya A sport, nana G sporter. You don't need a street penis. So this year I bet you for. And it's a dua no.
As obi dey straight, that means I say okona A.
Unyani A. But udi A straight, I bet you sana A straight in so no. Ubet me use no A no ekonya A sport, G sport. What must say? And a capital for the no me no so anono e che no. Omu nim sena e che ne tie. E che ne honam. And it's a oba bia wo use dua no. Na when who get used to so wrong a chena and no so oba ukunu to kwan na oba na obehia wo pa aka ama sesi ankrofo bi de omo ri da wie a omo ye no so sambe so vibrator gg asan use what must say enti oba Ghana na o yire say oba ye wasesa to obo ase ansa na kwoto aduro wan hwa obeku wan kasa obema kai say yam nyina yam mema eyepe embe nyina mo wi asomo ho nya peda ba ye mbema ye nyina ye ho yepe. All male organs are the same
in size,
whether in size or what, we are the same. It's a shaft, it's a spongy tissue with a shaft, and we use blood. Or baby no a vagina walls with nerves, and none of them are the same. So adwani mansa enye peda and I yen say baby o tifi ba ye no sana obe metie bia no entimi ma ho enye mada enti mo amo bre monim ayese mo ya de prove obe me bia ntimi nkyere obe bia de bia o yasesi so da when I hear say me get we me kyere na de pa no tiem yetimi tiem show kwako oboa
fake
say esa na say osu pie no ha chale get we there the fact so be a San Francisco here game before front and no just how you are you or my second chance to prove yourself. What am I saying? And nyama when amaya brasi. So we're going to expose a lot of negative things. And abegu Santana betrayin sex and tourism. Loyan pa betrayin the legalities, what constitutes rape during sex. Your baby empema grokos no bit my rape. What constitutes rape during sexual intercourse? Now, endpoint homeopathic clinic. Yeah, Dr. Batting. Obetre how to work on low libido. Obia libido no ko. Emma, why be Emma? Now this year you have a new person and a new face on the block. Mama Gloria, Prophet Emmanuel Beduko be wife. This is the first time she's on the billboard. It's not been easy to have such a great woman to teach about preparing the environment for healthy sexual intercourse. Where with anointing and prophecy. And to this year, a pack. When is that usually, 26 December, and I'm a born there, Mensasada. But I feel, award now, media by feet 3G in Intino. Me, my sister and Kakra. Simply put, Obia, ye 55 cities, I go to 20,000 Ghana. Just to celebrate the award. Uni been so crowded, be Jinaho, ye last, sir, Opera, Mama Watanasi. But the best thing is we are entering fresh and safe. Fresh nature say obienum pampine. It mima obi nebema ejojo. Obienum pampine. Enti ya de yas toothpaste and a safe condom. And to do get wa utu ya answer na be fino. O yas toothpaste back home. Now when your condom one pack and so aka ho. Some kind say mbati tru na saying so baby enya condom on the bag. Mo baby a hwe me a oni condom on bag mu ye nugu asefo. So baby anam krom na wo condom on bag ma sem bi si a asem to me see in case of any emergency because condom be e be call ho be say onim condom no. If you don't know the condom and you use anything can happen. And you be chire nkrofo se na ye hye condom.
So won na ma we obai so the condom show. O de na betumi asi.
Anything can happen.
Say den.
Oh, be maybe person no hye so a. Sana beya enko ye your friend say watching bibi agu mu a wompe. What ma say watching bibi agu mu a wompe. When you nyinsem bi a wompe. And one kasa protect yourself. So women must take control of their sexuality. That's all. So this year orgasm conference there, Empire Bedja 26 December, Trade Fair, Unique Event Palace. Answer na metu ankomodi so. Eno an be see.
All right. Finally, Uma Ghana. What's a Ghana for now? Ghana, Nigeria. And for East for
anybody in the eastern parts, they are champion.
What? Okay, apart from conversation, is it said they are good in bed?
They are good in bed because they understand. They don't want to stress a man. They want to distress a man. And they,
East in the countries being said now they are researching.
Oh, I mean, we took from the Ivorian side. We went to France. We had people from Ethiopia speaking. We have people Sierra Leone speaking. We are Liberians. As for Liberians, they understand sexual intercourse as if it's part of them. Oh yes, they understand it. I mean, and if you get, especially those when you go to Europe, people who are from the Netherlands, the Germans, I mean, they understand sex. You'll be shocked that in the US, the girls they understand what sex is and they know what time is it. Oh yes. I mean, people don't want commitment. They don't want commitment. So they know what they are doing. But we have values. You see, that it's not wrong. We're not saying Ghanaians have lost. It's not wrong. But the values we have, our traditional values, our spiritual values, all these values we have, makes us lose the content that must drive us sexually. So we want people to understand their values. Be spiritual. Be legal. Be traditional, but still let there be less stress doing sexual intercourse. Some questions must not be asked. That's it. Tribally the same way.
But it's believed this hano only be machia na mo wie no ana se muguso no and no sre na de bi o de be ma.
Enye happy but ukophobia o tuana. We tuada. Enti am say Ghana ha no. Sebio ye ni prostitutes wo Ghana. It's a prostitute near Diano. Say $100, $100. Who to invite me in now I say, I love your game. So can we increase with $20? Yeah, yes, sir. $100 in you are if you want to bargain, because on Jessica, what you dada as an oba, and it is within time. But how they are showing it to say enterprise, you enter in price, and to beat me do oko. Ocha kakrane ko ye no say ajwa. Where the power, but 1 for 20 count. I'm into a small. What I say? Enti ama akoye to say hano, ye the empema groye bisa. And I quite to say hano bisa bema dia o ma hwe gise. Bema na said ye say ese o ma wono. Ade na wo twe empema grass na we bisa no. That is why I said from the beginning say to be a wife to a poor stupid man is better for you to be a second wife to a rich man. But he's providing. You don't need sex to request to get. Why should your wife needs money to go and do the hair? Why should he give you sex before? Your wife need a new dress. It's only in Ghana you get a piako kromo say mini atade. Miko emiti. Mamiskan go to atade. Ghana pe. So there's a lot of issues we are going to discuss to bring to bear. Say ye nyina ye besua brabona ye boni ye. If you say emema ewu too much. Na nyama mienu penti na mema wale de di kan. Aya se kom enumukom enuti ne ware. Enti wan fa maya na asem na ye bibi. Na ware na say pema grow too much. Na enti ne wale o.
0277609644 cancel Lutterodt number no. Onidi no ba ya na egu ase. Enti no he's responsible for the okan ye bia. Nyame na me responsible. Enti obetumi afre no but Maureen
26 December Tuesday. 5 o'clock. Enyumre. With a live band, we have a cocktail in the entrance. I mean, a lot of gifts are going to come out there. The MD fee abrochireba nyina ho na be chene. Minjimi ho na be chene.
All right, then enti yenhia ho. But enche na menu akwadwo kaba. Yede na mu ba multimedia ni mu ha ya America say na State House na yede da no. Areho no da so ewo mu. Ani aden orenho.
Oh, areho de won say de woman say de mera ho ama na ye na yire. Kofi no kra woman say sawiri wu a enye ya te say okuna wu. Ni nyina ye wu ba uyiri wu a unya aboafo. Ukunu wu a unya aboafo.
Oyire wu a unya aboafo how?
Emma emema na eboa. Enti ukunu wu na mema aboa na nkrofo adwene say omo na wo hyehye ho. Enti ema wo bre. You suffer. What was here? Enti they make a check about na me be sign a book. Once me buy na after no be sign. Na me ka chense me sre no. De be sibia wasase so no. Na yira cha ye sie na afi achi no me bomodin say na yire be ware bio. O me ka chro. Me ka chro. On tena nche. Debi.
Yeah, we can check about no and you think he will understand?
No, he has to understand. He has to understand. And it's not going to be easy for the girl to have another husband. Because Kaba'S in different shape, different level, sexual games, love, understanding. And yam one in tema, obebre. One down Jane that said Nikuno or one in and saying, ya be what 37. Dear Yan say, ye na, you be Johnny Bacomano, Sanyet here. Shedia ye. Kaba'S Saturday, Shedia ye, near Nedia ye, and then was a bathroom. Etia Quanono, et in the year as well. Ebusabejano. Yomana yokuna 1 year. Okuna say wunya obe ya ni ahwe. Ba okuna ni mu no na ohwe se wana se fata so betima represent okunu no ko no. Ontumi nyo obi ti se kababio. Ba se sia no wanya standard. Yekofo obi aba yebefo obi osin kaba. Se na be akaba saman ba. No be hu se obi hye ne yire so anani baje. Oja se. Na nye se obenam se akaba yesi na ewie 2 years. 3 years, you be shina ne yire ne nam still obi anwale no. Aden Ghana for mu hwe ne ye. Wo a wani gi kaba yire ho no. Koso bom pae. Ye wie ye na ben ne ma anwale no. Eso wale. Me catch no. This is my own. Me catch no.
But our culture na say then it is taken say na ukunu no kra wo ho no e bia na wonno no wa ware ntem dodo. Onokunu na. Munja sasa mamukeka no. Entra kontra ho. When you say ya, Miss Yiriwa, and ya to so kunewu. Sani etie. No be kunewu. Ushiano, 5 years, 6 years. Otiho. Ade, or the other. Mimi woo. After wine, I'm in ho. And Bemo Munam Krum Yamisho, I made you as a no. Kowaleno. Obi use machine ade. Ade.
Debbie, we won't let it happen. When your husband dies, mourn him. Maximum 1 year. Let's settle you down. After 1 year, let's see you striking some sensible dates. Let a better person than your husband marry you. I'm using the word better person. Because you're pim koye nim. You're koye chi. Until worry obi a no waka 4. Now wu na be worry bi. Worry obi a waka 6. Usan ko 4 obi a na ko 2 a. Da bi enye.
But they do baby nso a obema yire wu a easy say onye bi worry. But oba ekunu wu a it becomes a bit difficult because of stigma and
say mo adwene say hey ne kunu wu ye be 2 years ni ye be sha wari kofi hey am I bad utiri sunu opampa so adu anuma ne na da uti ye yie mpo say oyiri wu ye 2 years ukunu wu ye 2 years obi abepe o just mo na mo ye nti na nkrofo bre no look at the number of widows we are producing now. Are you aware that men are dying too much in this country? We're losing more men. So we're going to have more widows. Why? Why? No. Let it happen. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Makache na say oyare per autopsy. And na nyanko friend on the na ade pebia esefata ebusuan onfra brewo. Na se nyese ne yade de kunu. No bi mpo na afa ne yade so kunu. Sunsun bi ekunu no se se wakọ asamado onje striking force on be kun nyina. That's all. No.
You believe in that?
Look, there are 3 blessings on earth. Blessing from God above, blessing from shrine, and blessing from the cemetery. Onapo.
You are a reverend.
Ordained, gazetted reverend minister. Se se amenam were 2 blessings from above, from the cemetery. Tell me I'm catch you.
Mami wu ye nche.
Mami wu se se ametumi kọ efre no. Wo ye sanfo ne ha bia mema na twa asotro wo sunsun mu. Asa. What must say? So you find someone phone diagro. Se si akaba akoi. Ana yire nam hoi. Wo de wo apɛ no ye bibi ti ana yire. Obebo akun. Me ka kyerɛw.
Na wo se obi so nkɔ ware nkɔ pɛ kaba.
Ye de kaba ti ase se. Otumi ware ne yire bio. It's a standard. You have to understand. Every ghost. Enti na ye bon paya momu na ye separate omu mienu na ye ya amamre na ye titi omu mienu ni ntem. Sunsumu wiase. Ye titim. Sene be ya omu mienu no embe hyem bom. Enti won so ya titim ntem na ma ware o. Na wa fa ukunu pyjamas. De bia no aso. No. No way. Obi obekọ first bia de obedi ade wachi no onko so ware bio. Na de ya ne say Ghana ha no Edin se benya bema papa wale. And tunya baako no kwa eya. Because the standard is high. And once the standard is high, after you lose a man like that, how do you get a replacement? Something similar. But I'm saying that in this case, we are going for something bigger and better than what we lost.
Will you help the wife get a new husband?
It's not just about help. It is my service that I'm going to render. Very, very important service to render. It's my service as a deaf and grief therapist. The wife has been my friend for a long time, Valentina, since Radio Gold time. So we're going to help her to know how to grieve properly and grieve, and after grieving, make the loss very, very essential to us. And I think that we will definitely end up making her better off than any other thing that has occurred. But I wish, Kaba, so friendly. Very, very friendly. You said, Mom, and you say we wouldn't hear. Me to share one point, you might be our brand, my Jan, ha. You better can some, sir, a be a wound here, now so you better commit you. Oh, Lutterodt, I don't cry now, how I sir. I mean, that cry, son of a Fiaco US, no. Maybe I some pay show. Near Casanam to just a Kaba'S, or now your money sleet. Or why Valentina, you didn't see a man sleet. Say, I say Kaba, and I'm missing Valentina, you sleet. So he's a loving man. Why do we say on penasem and yaffing up penas, men penasem? Me men penasem. Me the side the munja sans nyachon. Kaba'S upe you member ubianchon. Member nam home Udim so no asema ye ni skafa bra men jim fan koma na yire. Na mo nso ameche na ade nso no. Me ma mo fa che de nyina mba ochena. Ye njabi to the end of 1 year.
Ehwana de akoma.
Ya koma no sade na aka ya hododo. Ye di nyina beba na busuafo ni nkrofo ma ka ma che. Ye nyina ya hwere ye nde hye. Na so ba no be bre se obi a. ɛsɛ sɛ obi kɔ gyina ne nkyɛn a ɛsɛ ɔtwe mpra nti ma aduane ndo osuo fie o to ma sɛ nya yi nkokɔ nkɔ yɛmfa nkokɔ nyɛ yie ɔmo no bebree nko memo no ani nyinaa mfa dodo na aka nko ne fie ɔna bro nya no so ndi bro nya ɔde dem kyerɛ sɛ nti ɛyɛ ndi aba yɛbɛsu kakra ne yɛgyae yɛntumi nsu saa akɔsi ewie yɛn nyinaa yɛhu sɛ na daakye yɛwu a ɛbɛteɛ na deɛ mmea no sɛ kofi wiase mu wodi ohia a wonte sɛ yale bi ekum da wonya sika kakra na sa yare fun yaba men di sikyire ade ya den so esikyire men we nkyenam men we akokɔ nam ɔmo bedi a atere baako we ne kun krofo no na yɛ yale no
fufuo no so ɛsɛ tennis ball mienu
den so the problem we have is that sickness diabetes is not killing people. The fear of the sickness is what is killing people now. So when I went to the US, we had a discussion, and we're going to start a new club here, the Diabetes Education Club, where we are going to do counseling, testing, medication, and the doctors will talk to you at the same time. So we're going to do counseling, education, medication, and testing. And a new club idea after award nam kwaji buy. And I say nkrofo bebre with diabetes we bruchi. Na so mu Ghana ha nya ya na hu achon. No we nti ehun na eku ye. I say ti say wanya bia ye hunahuna now. What man say? O ka say honorable Kennedy Japan. Oba Adom FM, oba Adom TV. O say o ti say kaba. Ewu no, ehun bo no. Oko check up, or check ni dia constant. Say si o hwe ne hu yie. Eye hu. It's not awareness, it's fear. So we want to create awareness and not fear. Because people can live 30 years, 40 years. Because you Ghana, you're doing it one way. And you're benkwa. Fufu. And you're fufu, and you're more. And you're more. And you're and you're by gele. And you're gele. And you're banching. Then beyond your bedi. And one your bedi. And ti yale di aba. Yankubo fa kabakra NCA. Oman baby panda. Eseni hunam son. Memo man hun chire no asamado. Oman baby panda. Se si ade oman nye adwuma kakra ebe ya anka be a radio station any TV station wo ho odwuma start Kaba'S TV na mapo bi ti se sefa na wakotwa ama no
sefa se sa adwuma radio TV
obi a bezo call heaven na eti chale
bebre comments American kind no omanfo no ye adwen with regards to say kunafo ensign enware ntem and all those angles, oh yes, some people need some slapping, some unfortunate, so some should be some Victoria. Also had that no idea no by. I was a counselor, you are so right. Akosia Smith and whatever. I was a thank you, bro. And I said, no, and aka my man was oh nipa ye depa no. Was a counselor plus looking faces is equal to counselor looking faces. I just say anymore. Okay. Rest in peace, Kaba'S and Chantel the buyer and I say okay, messages very true, too much carbohydrate in Ghanaian food. Mensa labi and or so by Kaba'S and any Victoria. But don't send a comment to be said also for and I was someone for Edino. That was a comment I was trying to
yes, Christo, sorry, Asama don't know. Asema di kind say ni siafo no hia no omudwane ye no mkote and om say adenti no omudwane om say omohu saman no obi say omohu say saman kasa na so ghost exists. It's biblical. If you don't believe in ghosts, then you don't believe in the word of God.
Nyame Kaba'S kransie watchna ye be hia ewo Kaba'S eyi no ase
na de make twa to say me so da Ghana fo nyina ase mo amutie me nkanka ye wonkrofo miensa am social media so 3 people on social media. Those who think before they talk. Those who think they are thinking before they talk. And those who don't think at all before they talk. But there are people that we call our followers. Nyame hira nyina ayaya emboayen yehia nkwa. Mentwem obi nwu enka say oh, ti say sana Nyankopon fa ne kransie ye ex-president Evans Atamils. Oka say owu Nyankopon be pa cho say maka say tia no me enya bi. Yen transfer do oni obi nya adwen a enya ntokwa enya ayaya. Yen transfer nche ye ninji ade bia wo ya e ma wani gi no mesrew koso ye ese nkwa enhu hia embrantia no nso amunya mma enwale won no me ya se mpanyimfo no de omusika agi girls no ebe ya ba bia mo be fa nya sika mun penye sika ni bi na mo wale Kofi ye na wale ushi Alexis ka chense me si onye no wale
Alexis asem na kan Alexis what
we hu no
Alexis of JFM
de be ya ne se sa brante no oba be ware ni de ngise ma san shi wo sha sa brante
o be sa lebe ne eye subani bi mpe bi wa
me se abrante akwa ni da chi ska obenya no ya nya foolish girl man obebre and I mean person be ware jai because the guy is going to be rich so he needs to choose well otherwise we have trouble eti mu nyina na mi police mu wo di Jimmy fo ba fia mepam no me ka kire mo ati ase mo fa ni joke ma meni abre e say ya bre ochina we aware na wade egu ochina ye jai munye bi ma mo ware mu nkoso nya de mo ye na mo ye virgins mu nkoso virginize sa ba ye be share 26 December ba we hu bi ansa na 26 edu me da DK aluminium industry me da na sepa me koso da aerospace logistics international me da no so asepa nya me shira mu nyina 0277 60 96 44
that's a number no but okay Kofi TV it is in US
we pa who say US internet no it is a normal TV and e pa ho pa is good pa
that's it cancer George Lutterodt and ya ne dey nkomo no ya do be sia na ya crowd but we china share nso say ye nua kwadwo kaba ya be ko ne yakogya ne kwan krakra obra akwantuo no wodne de abawie enti wachina be kan ye ho e State House animu ho a na yemfa obu a etwato emfa nkonkoma ye nua medusia ya crowd